Hey AGS fans, you probably won't see this until I'm thinking mid-November, if we're lucky and we can start getting things ironed out. But here it's the second week of September. I've known about this for a couple of weeks now, and I've been given the green light to go ahead and start the pre-production process and the documentation process. I have been requested. Let me stop for a minute. A friend of mine that I work with, John, he is a below-the-knee bilateral amputee as a result of complications from diabetes. He wants to hike the Appalachian Trail. He wants to through hike it from Springer Mountain all the way up to Katahdin, and he wants me to document it. So, it looks like I may be through hiking the AT with the added pack muleness of documenting John and his challenges and his attempt to through hike the AT. Right now, we're still in the very early negotiations with some money people. We're going to be putting together a package to try to get donations from companies and people, things like equipment and whatnot. But it has been requested of me that I produce a full-length 4K documentary of everything. So it's going to be going back into John's history about him battling diabetes, losing his legs, the decision to do the AT, and the actual through hike itself. As of right now, it is really low on the personnel side. John will be through hiking. I will be video documenting. Charlie Taylor, who I've mentioned a couple times, is, if we can get the right numbers for him, on board to be our photographer and B-roll and drone pilot. So basically, he'll have his own mess of kibble to worry about. And Heather will be our expedition lead here at Camp Living Room, I guess. She'll be handling the logistics as well as stepping into the producer role of lining up, the things that we're going to need out on the trail, as well as, probably producing like a weekly vlog update as to what's going on with us. But as I said, this is still very early days. It is a huge undertaking because, from our understanding, there has been one bilateral amputee to through hike the AT. I don't know her information off the top of my head, but it's pretty much it right now to do like the entire thing. So this is going to be interesting because not only are there logistics challenges with the person who has a bilateral amputee disability or altered ability, whatever you want to call it, BPC. There are physical challenges along the way, even for an able-bodied person. So part of it, I already know that this is going to be kind of gonzo, that there's not going to really be a way I can step away as documentarian, if that's a word. So we'll kind of play it by ear. It may end up being Top Gear Appalachian Trail. I don't know. Myself, John, and Charlie are all stagehands. We all work for the same union here in Atlanta. We're all not really socially acceptable people, so it's gonna be interesting. But this is just, as I said, to announce this is the project we're working on. It's early days. I'm going to try to update this probably twice a month. I'm hoping that will, at least for probably between now and mid-November, be enough time that some developments might happen. I'll be able to get John and Charlie in, and Heather, John, Charlie, and myself can round table, and we can kind of talk about what's going to be happening and how we're proceeding. But yeah. So how can I be better than I was yesterday? I can step way the hell out of my comfort zone and produce a documentary about thru hiking. So yeah, this will stay on the private list for a while until we're ready to really announce it. And then by that point, you may have 6 or 10 episodes that you can just binge watch, go full Netflix on, just burn through them and get caught up on the world. But yeah, so AGS fans, thanks for sticking with me. We'll see what happens.